Here's how I made $40,000 in 1 month. And no, this is not some trick or some hack. I legit made $40,000 last month using this exact method and system that I'm about to show you. And if you're someone who is like, show me the receipts, let me show you. This is my Stand Store account. You can see right here, it has my name, Melissa, welcome back. You can see August 1st through August 31st, $40,000, technically $40,344 that I made from my digital products, doing exactly what it is that I'm about to show you. Okay, so this is your $40,000 a month game plan. And I'm going to walk you through this because your mind is going to be completely blown with how simple this actually is. And if you've been trying to sell your digital products and you feel like it's not working, this is going to be super helpful for you. Okay. So we're just going to dive right in. So I'm going to pretend, for the sake of time, I'm going to pretend that you're new. Okay. You've never made a sale with a digital product before. And that way you can see that this still works even if you are starting from scratch, okay? So obviously, in order to make $40,000 a month with a digital product, obviously you have to have a digital product. So just bear with me. Just pretend like this is your digital product here, okay? It's a computer. This is your digital product. Now, it has to be a no-brainer, okay? And I say no-brainer because I see this all the time. People are creating the wrong digital products. They're picking something that is cute, right? Like they're going to Etsy and they're finding the best sellers and they're recreating them, or they're opening Canva and finding a template that's cute, an ebook template, and like rewording some things. No. Don't do that. Anyone and their mom can do that, okay? You need to make sure your digital product is a no-brainer. It has to be an easy yes. And you're probably like, okay, that's great. How do you do that? First and foremost, the biggest thing is going to be transformation, okay? So this is where your dream customer is. This is where your dream customer wants to be. Your digital product is essentially the bridge that gets them from A to B. This is your digital product right here. This is what's going to make you the money. If your digital product is not a complete bridge and it's broken, it's just cute, it's trendy, it's what everyone else is doing, you don't have a complete bridge. And your dream customer is not going to want it because it's not going to help them get to B. Okay? So it has to provide that transformation that your dream customer is looking for. Okay? And one of the easiest ways that you can do that, and like I said, this is so simple, is to essentially just be you. Literally pull from your own story, something that you've been through in life, whether maybe you lost weight or maybe you had a really bad postpartum depression. How did you overcome that? Help other women overcome that. Pick your story, something that is related to you, and help other people have that same transformation. You don't have to coach people. There are so many different types of digital products: courses, ebooks, templates, spreadsheets, printables. All of those are still digital products. Apps, those are all digital products. I have students who sell all different kinds. Focus less on the type of digital product and more on this transformation. This is where the money is. And you and your story is how you're going to stand out, okay? So that's exactly what I did, is I took my experience of selling digital products for 8 years. I learned how to sell digital products on social media, and I got really good at growing my Instagram account and driving a ton of traffic to my products every day and making sales every single day. And so that's what my digital product is, that made me $40,000 a month, is I teach you how to sell your digital products every single day with free organic traffic on social media, okay? Just like I do. Just like I've been doing for years. So I pulled from my own story, and that's why this niche works so well for me, okay? So your niche is going to come from you and your story. I promise you are enough. God has blessed you with so much, and He wants you to use what He has given you to not only be profitable and prosperous, but to also help and serve others, okay? All right, so now we got that down. So step number 1 is to have that no-brainer digital product, okay? Now this is where it gets really juicy. Okay, so exactly what we just talked about. Step number 2 is you have to have traffic, right? So now you have this amazing digital product. It's amazing, okay? Now the world needs to know about it. And the easiest way to do that now with the internet is to literally just post about it on social media. So whether that be Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, whatever platform you want to use, essentially what makes buyers pay attention and buy is essentially the same, okay? But you have to have that traffic. And that's where, let's just use Instagram because that's my main platform. That's going to come from Reels. Now, I post 3 Reels a day. You don't have to post 3 Reels a day, but I post 3 Reels a day. I have students, by the way, who post 3 to 4 times a week. So they don't even post every day, and they're growing really fast. Like, think 2,000 followers in the first month, making sales with only 2 to 5 Reels posted. So within the first week, they're making sales, and it's because they're using this method that I use, and I'm about to show you as well. But the most important thing with your traffic and your Reels, there are 3 elements that you have to have. Otherwise, it's not going to work, okay? So 1, you have to have a hook, and it has to grab their attention. And I see people do this wrong all the time. You want to make sure that you are speaking to their desires and what they want, okay? Think about when you're scrolling on Instagram, what makes you stop and pay attention? It's not when someone's stabbing you and telling you all about the pain, right? It's, look, I have this thing that you want. Look how amazing it is. Look how amazing my life is. Look how amazing my body looks. Don't you want this too? Like, all of those things that speak to desires and wants is going to make someone stop and pay attention so much faster, okay? So you have to have their attention. Then once you have their attention, that's where your copy and your caption is really going to come into play, okay? Because at this point, this is where the actual conversion happens. And in order for this to really work, is you essentially want them pre-sold. As they're reading your caption, you want them sold, so that by the time you get to the call to action, that's what says something like comment keyword. So like if you're in fitness, it could be like comment 20 and I'll send you my 20-day plan or whatever it is that you're doing. But essentially you're telling them to comment to get whatever it is you talked about in the reel, okay? Whatever your niche is. And what you're doing is you're grabbing their attention with this hook. You're selling them here, and then you're activating them with the call to action to get them to actually take action. Now they're commenting, you're getting them into your messages, and you're sending them the link directly to your paid product. Not a freebie, directly to your paid product, okay? And the way that this works is essentially for every 100 people that view this, 1 to 2 of these people should buy. At a bare minimum. If you are not getting at least 100 people to your paid product every single day, you have a traffic problem. If you're getting at least 100 people to your paid product every day and you're not making at least 1 to 2 sales, you have a sales problem, okay? It's that simple. Once you know what the problem is, it's easier to fix it. And that's another reason why this is super important. This is another reason why it's so important to have one product. Okay? Because if you're posting 3 times a day and you're sending people to 3 different products, 1, you're losing traffic, right? Because your traffic is broken up. So say like each post gets sends 50 traffic leads, you're breaking it up. Whereas you could have made minimum 1, maybe even 3 sales. You made 0. Because you split that traffic up. The other thing that this does is, let's say that you have this amazing product that your dream customer has been looking for. It is everything they've ever wanted. And you give them one direction. They're going to see it and they're going to have these big red googly eyes and they're going to fall in love with it because it's absolutely amazing. And they're not going to have any objections. They're just going to buy because there's no confusion. But if you have this one and then you have this one and then you have this course and then you have this product that you bought from someone that looks easy to resell, they're going to come into your world and she's going to look at this and she's going to go, huh? Well, I don't know which one I want, so I'm just going to leave. I'm going to walk away because I'm confused. So it's super, super important to have that one product so that you can send all of the traffic there and get 100, 150, 1,000, whatever your traffic is. And you can turn all of that into sales, okay? So it's important. Traffic equals sales. And essentially, remember, this only works when everything else is correct. Okay, so your digital product has to be correct. It has to be the right product. Your messaging is correct. If you're not grabbing their attention and converting them with your content, you're not going to get the traffic. You're just getting views. Okay, so everything has to be lined up correctly. So simple, but it just has to be done correctly. Okay, so then the next part, now this is where things really get crazy. So make sure you're paying attention, because I want you to get this right. Okay, so you're sending all of this traffic to this really amazing product. They're buying it. What do you do now? You offer them another product. I know you're like, wait, you just said offer them one product. Yes. So you're sending all of the traffic here. This is the only product that they can see. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so if you go to my Instagram account and you click on the link that's in my bio, you will see that I only have one product. Just one product, because it provides that clear direction. There's no guessing on where do I go, what product do I buy. You just click and you buy it. Okay, so now all of your traffic is going to one product. Once they buy that first product, you're going to offer them another product, and then you're going to offer them another one, and then you're going to offer them another one, and so on, so that eventually all of these products, not just one, but all of these products is going to equal to be about $500. Okay, because let me show you. This is why this works so well. Okay, so let's go back here and let's just say this one product that you offer, let's just say it's $27, right? And let's say you get the 100 traffic, you get it. And let's just say, let's be conservative here. Let's just say you make one sale, okay? That's $27 that you made today, which is really good, by the way, really good. $27 from a digital product you created one time, okay? And you can sell it like that every single day. So if you did that for kicks, let's just do this. That would be an extra $810 a month for one product, one sale a day. It's not that hard to do, okay? But we want to get to $40,000 a month. So this is why this works so well. So let's say they buy your first product, and let's just say it's 27. Then they buy, so you offer them the next product, and they buy it, and it's 147. Then they buy the next product, which is 197. Then they buy the next product, which is 47. Okay, then they buy the next product, which is 37, and let's just say they also grab your order bump for $27. Now, when you add all of this up, you're at $482 from one sale from one buyer. And so if you do that every single day for 30 days, let's add it up. That would make it be $14,460 a month, which is why, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, in the 8 years that I've been selling digital products, it's actually really easy nowadays to just make $10,000 a month. Like, that is really easy to do. It's not that hard. Once you understand digital products and you understand sales psychology, making $10,000 a month, it's very simple, very simple. Okay. So how do we turn that 14,460 into 40,000? Or how did I do it? Essentially, what I did is I just upped my traffic. Okay. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is my Instagram. Let me just show you. If you look right here, and you can see, it won't let me zoom in, but this reel right here is from August 7th. So you can see this is actually from August. See, it shows you here, August 7th. And you can see it got 708 comments on it. Okay, so let's do the math on that. And let me just say, the reason why I got 708 comments on it is because I've mastered hooks. I got their attention. I mastered my copywriting, so like the actual messaging of the reel, and my call to action that activated 708 people to actually comment. And this post, like, it didn't even go viral. Like, it was I think actually it was actually a little lower on the view end for me, but the messaging is what worked so well. Okay, so you don't feel like you have to get these crazy views or go viral in order for it to work. So no, you just have to activate the buyers who are already looking. Okay, so once you get, so let's do the math. So 708 people commented, and let's say they go to your checkout page, they go to your sales page, and so theoretically, at least seven people should buy. Okay, And that's just one reel. I do 3 of these a day. So let's say from that one reel, 700 people go to your digital product, 7 people are going to buy. Let's be realistic here. Let's just say 3 people grab the $27 offer. That's going to be $81, right? And let's say the other 4, they went through and they grabbed everything. So they got the $482. They grabbed all of your low tickets. That's going to be $1,928. That's just from one reel. Okay, so if you add that up, that's going to be $2,009. And if you do that for 30 days, it's technically more than $40,000. That's going to give you $60,270. And again, that's just from one reel a day. So imagine if you did that 3 times a day, you're going to get triple that amount. Do you see how having this funnel right here, where you have more than one offer, works so well? It works. It is like the secret that no one talks about, that I'm literally spilling the beans to you guys, because I want to see you succeed. And I know that if we work together and you implemented exactly what I teach you, you would do absolutely amazing. Okay. Like, I get excited just thinking about this, because I know you have so many skills and so much experience, and God has brought you through so much that there are other people right now looking for what you can share with them. I want to show you how to do that. I want to show you how to not only serve others, but be extremely prosperous in the meantime, right? Because money in the right hands, money in the hands of good people who have good hearts and want to serve God and want to help others, money in your hands is extremely powerful in a good way, in a really good way. And this right here is the easiest and quickest way to sell the most amount of digital products in the quickest time with the least amount of effort as possible. And this is like what I'm extremely passionate about. Okay, I'm a busy mom. I don't have time to be on my phone all day. Or administrating. We homeschool. We travel a lot. I don't have time to be on my phone all day. This right here is honestly, this is the cheat code that is going to completely change your entire world. But all of these steps, they have to be done correctly. If you're missing just one of these, it's not going to work. It's very simple, very simple. It's not complicated at all. Most people overcomplicate it. Most people also do it the wrong way. And so that's my job, is to hand you the right way, but it's up to you to actually implement it and follow what it is that I teach you, so that you can get these results like this. Like, this is amazing. And I know some of you guys would like even be happy with this right here. This is so doable, so doable. My students rave all the time about how they wish that they would have found me in my courses sooner, because I'm so good at breaking everything down into not only easy to follow steps, but a way that it's digestible and actually implementable, if that's even a word. Because I truly want to see you be successful. It makes my day when you message me and say, Melissa, I followed everything and I made my first sale, or I hit my first $10,000 month, or my first $10,000 week, or whatever it is that you're working towards. Okay, and so I do have an optional resource, and it is my passive social sales course, and it goes over everything that we just went over in way more detail, but I also break it down and I show you what to put in your content, so that you're not like guessing and having your content flop, because it's so annoying, right? To have a really good digital product and not be able to get the traffic to it, not to be able to activate people to buy it, simply because you're using the wrong words in your content. It's usually an easy fix. But I have everything laid out for you. So if you're someone who's like, I just need the entire puzzle, I just need to know what to say, how to say it, what to put in my sales page, I need to make sure my digital product is actually profitable, so I'm not wasting time and I can actually make the 6 figures that I want to make this year, I have my passive social sales course linked for you below this video. It's totally optional. But if you're someone who is ready to stop guessing and actually make this thing work, so that on the next video, I can feature you and talk about how you as my student hit his or her $40,000 month, or $10,000 month, or $800 month, or whatever it is that you're working towards, I would love to feature you in my content all over Instagram. We'll blast your account. I will link my past social sales course for you below, and I will see you inside.